A former Albuquerque police officer accused of stealing from Target stores believes giving up her career is enough punishment for her crimes. The Attorney General's office says her job is exactly why she can't be let off the hook. Now, Vanessa Santillanes is asking for a new prosecutor. KRQE investigative reporter Ann Perrette sat down with her attorney, who did not mince words.
I just think it's outrageous.
Attorney Brian Pori sounding off today, 3.5 months after the Attorney General charged his client, then Albuquerque police officer Vanessa Santillanes, with shoplifting.
I mean, it's not like she says, that's not me, I want to go to trial. She resigned her position as an APD detective. She's accepted responsibility.
Santillanes is facing 4 misdemeanor counts of shoplifting, accused of stealing from 2 different targets over several months. We first shared this surveillance footage captured inside those stores in a KRQE investigation earlier this year. A loss prevention specialist told police the then officer used the tactic of ticket switching by taking the price tag off a cheaper item and putting it on the more expensive one she bought, allowing her to steal $159.73 from the 2 Target stores.
The loss is very minor. She's willing to pay restitution. She's paid an enormous price for this case. She gave up a 10-year career as an Albuquerque police detective, and her service as a police detective is being used to punish her, not to help her.
This is a pretty, frankly, sad case where you have somebody who has taken an oath to uphold the law, who's been caught and accused of committing criminal violations like this.
Attorney General Raul Torres sat down with me earlier this year to talk about Santillanes' case, which Attorney Pori also takes issue with.
I mean, there's no doubt that this is a political person who is using this case to garner as much free publicity as he can so that he can pursue either re-election as the Attorney General or some higher office.
Pori expected the 2 sides to agree easily on a sentence of diversion, which he says involves counseling, classes on respecting property, paying restitution, and staying out of trouble for a period of time. Then the case is dismissed.
And that's a standard disposition for almost any first offender who's facing a charge of shoplifting.
Instead, he says the AG's office offered an agreement that would require Santillanes to plead guilty. She'd have a criminal record and possible jail time. Pori won't accept that, but says no one will meet with him to discuss an alternative.
I have tried 3 telephone calls, 2 emails. I showed up in person in the Attorney General's office. Hey, I'm here to talk about Vanessa's case. Nothing. Refused. They refused to meet with me.
So Pori filed a motion asking the New Mexico Supreme Court to reassign the case to a different prosecutor's office, claiming both a bias and a conflict of interest. He says Santillanes worked on cases with the office and with Torres when he was the Bernalillo County District Attorney.
You know, people make mistakes in their life. We're more than the worst thing we've ever done. And yet the Attorney General just wants to pillory her.
Ann Perrette, KRQE investigates.
The state DOJ says this motion to disqualify the office from prosecuting the case, quote, has no basis in law. A spokesperson issued a statement calling the motion a, quote, pathetic attempt to undermine the integrity of a case that demonstrates that no one, not even a police officer, is above the law.